Ever thought about how music, this universal language of joy and sorrow, originated? Our journey commences in the profound depths of prehistory, the cradle of primal beats. Envision the rhythmic thumping of hands on animal hide drums, the chilling tune of bone flutes reverberating in the fresh air. These were the first symphonies, humanity's debut harmonies. However, our musical exploration doesn't stop there. Let's venture into the heart of where music and rhythm are deeply woven into the fabric of tribal life. Imagine the vibrant sounds of African tribes, the compelling rhythm of the djembe drums, the resonating melody of the kora harp. Music for our ancestors, particularly for African tribes, wasn't just a recreational pastime, it was a pivotal component of their societies, a vital tool for communication, storytelling, and spiritual rituals. Picture an African gathered around a warm fire, their bodies moving rhythmically to the accelerating beats of the drum during a sacred ritual. Envision a griot, recounting tales of heroic exploits and ancient wisdom, their words underscored by the pulsating rhythm of a balafon. Music has always played an instrumental role in fostering community bonding, encapsulating shared experiences, and expressing the inexpressible. So the primal beats echoing in cave crevices and resonating in African plains laid the foundation of what we now recognize as music. Fast forward a few millennia, and music takes a sophisticated turn in the classical era. From roughly the mid-18th to the early 19th century, the world of music underwent a significant transformation. This period saw the evolution of orchestras, as musicians came together in harmonious ensembles, creating symphonies that could move mountains with their emotional depth. The classical era also brought us the birth of musical notation, a system that enabled musicians to share their compositions and melodies across time and space. It was during this time when the world was introduced to the genius of composers like Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and Ludwig van Beethoven. These virtuosos shaped the music of this era, gifting us with timeless masterpieces that continue to resonate with audiences today. Their contributions, along with many others, helped elevate music from simple entertainment to a form of high art. Classical era thus marked the advent of music as a form of high art. As we leap into the 20th century, we find music mirroring the rapid changes in society. What a time was! This era was a veritable banquet of sound, serving up a rich array of diverse genres. Jazz, with its infectious rhythms and improvisational spirit, was the lifeblood of the roaring 20s. Its influence rippled through the decades, paving the way for the explosive arrival of rock and roll in the mid-century. Rock music, with its rebellious energy and raw emotion, was more than just a genre. It was a cultural movement. It gave us icons like Elvis Presley and the Beatles, artists who not only defined their era, but also shaped the future of music. As we moved further into the century, pop and hip-hop burst onto the scene. Pop, with its catchy melodies, grabbed the world's attention, and hip-hop, with its powerful beats and potent lyrics, emerged as a dominant force in the music scene. The hip-hop era, with its street poetry and powerful political messages, pushed the boundaries of music and culture. Artists like Tupac Shakur and the Notorious Big used this platform to challenge norms and express but the 20th century didn't just revolutionize the kind of music we listen to, it also transformed how we listen to it. Technological advancements ushered in new ways of recording, producing, and distributing music. The tactile pleasure of vinyl records gave way to the convenience of CDs, which were soon overtaken by the immediacy of digital streaming. From vinyl to digital streaming, the 20th century was indeed a rhythmic revolution, with the hip-hop era leaving an indelible mark. Now we're in the throes of the 21st century, brimming with melodic milestones. We've come a long way since the primal beats of antiquity. Today, the music scene is more vibrant, diverse, and accessible than ever before. One of the most remarkable trends is the rise of indie artists. Freed from the constraints of big record labels, these creative souls are composing tunes that are as unique and individual as they are. Their music, often raw and unfiltered, resonates with a growing audience seeking authenticity and fresh sounds. Simultaneously, we're witnessing a fascinating blend of global music influences, from the pulsating beats of African drums to the soulful strumming of Spanish guitars. Music has truly become a universal language. This cross-cultural fusion is creating a rich tapestry of sounds that's as diverse as the world itself. And let's not forget the dominance of digital platforms. Streaming services and social media have revolutionized how we discover, share, and consume music. They've not only democratized music but also accelerated its evolution. Now anyone with a song in their heart and a melody in their mind can share their creation with the world. Technological advancements and cultural shifts continue to drive the evolution of music. And as we move forward, who knows what melodic milestones we'll encounter next? So, from primal beats to melodic milestones, the story of music is indeed a symphony of evolution.